Hey guys, this is Chesney Hawks here. You are watching My Hammers 11 with the one and only Russ.
Count them. First, second, fourth. We are fourth. Hi everybody, hope you're safe from where Russ and My Hammers 11. New channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell icon so you may know anytime we put you on. As always, like to thank our channel sponsors. Untuck It, check them out in the description below. Well, what did I tell you? I told you Cheerful Craig was here. Cheerful Craig told you we'd be all right yesterday. Yep. Not minutes to go. Myself. She didn't have a clue what was going on. She was just sitting there like laughing because I was like cringing after every shot. It's like, but it doesn't matter. We're fourth, which is fantastic. Let's see. We've got loads of people commenting already. Some from 10:30, which is impressive. It's 2 hours before we even started. Harley the Salami said, what are we willing to pay you? Yeah, I mean, that's the trouble now. Lingard obviously played so well yesterday that I don't think Man United want to keep him. So it's how much we can get him for, in my opinion. Who knows? But by the looks of it, if you saw today, he's going to be Jack's tattooist when he scores. He's got one more goal to score in 8 games, and then he can. And then he's Jack's let him loose. Braver man than me, I tell you. Nick, hope you're well, man. 3 goals, great performance and marks to prove the doubters wrong. 4 nails goal reminded me so much of Mike Marsh's at White Hart Lane in 1994. Fantastic. God, that's going back some way. And it was, that goal was fantastic, wasn't it? The way he changed his body shape just to do it. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Rick, hope you're well. Jakey boy, hope you're well. Hope you're very, very well. Jake was up early. Did a little show 9 o'clock this after this morning. Well done. Charlie's in. Hope you're Charlie. Rick, hope you're well. I said, my friend. Jack, hope you're well. Yeah, should be all right for tomorrow. I'm on Jack's channel talking previewing the game on Sunday. God dear. It's now obviously yesterday was a must-win game for me. Sunday's a must-win game now, isn't it? Really is. Getting nervous, Jack. Getting nervous. We go back to, we get 1 point behind you. Maybe we'll do a predictor. Maybe we'll do a predictor today. I've started to have a look at one anyway, so we'll have a look. James, hope you were my friend. Indeed, we are fourth. Team Fluss is back. Yeah, Team Fluss is back. We won't be back until about 28 minutes past 12. She phoned me. She's like, where are you? I'm down the garage. Okay. And she's even brushed her hair. It's doing her pajamas though, but brushed her hair. Gary, hope you're well. Mama Cox, good afternoon. Fluss, yeah, Fluss is in the house. Told you we would be fine. What did I tell you? I told you we'd be all right. Paul, hope you're well. Was your blood pressure high last night? My blood pressure has been high for about 30 years, mate, to be honest, but it didn't help yesterday, to be perfectly frank. Yes, it wasn't it wasn't great, but it is. As Jack said, looking forward to tomorrow's top 4 chat. Just 2 top 4 teams talking to each other. That's all it is, man. 8:30 on Leicester Fan TV. If you want to pop on there and give them some stick, readiness for Sunday. It's all good. What we got here? Great game. Great win. Blood pressure has gone from a Burton, exactly. 8 o'clock, Russ. Yeah, no, it's 8:30. 8 o'clock your video. Oh, fair play. Phil, hope you're well. Luke, hope you're well, my friend. Yeah, Team Fluss is in the house. What we got here? Not worried, mate. I think it'll be a great game of football. Yeah, I mean, you're not worried now because Declan Rice is not playing, so it doesn't help. Although I did say, and I thought it was brilliant having Dec doing Twitter commentary throughout the whole of the game. It was really, really cool, wasn't it? It must have been really bizarre for him because he hasn't played he's a Premier League game without Declan Rice for about, I think someone said it was like 1990. It was like almost 3 years ago or something like that, or 2.5 years ago. So it must have been bizarre for him. But anyway, Team Fluss is in the house. He has been a revelation, Lingard. He really, really has. And I just think he just is head and shoulders. Someone commented today, I saw on Twitter, Payet-esque influence. And I'd be hastened to agree, to be honest. Different type of influence. Whereas, in my opinion, Payet was a great individual player. For me, Jesse's a great team player. He's great individually, but that Wolves goal the goal against Wolves where he had 4 or 5 defenders, almost like schoolboys, like chasing him, and he just lays it off to Bowen. That was a great touch. But yeah, interesting. 8. Yeah, all you got to do is win the next 8 games, man. Win the next 8 games in the Champions League. Is that hard? Is that simple? Isn't it? It's that simple. Scott's on the course again, probably. Yeah, there he is on the course again. Hope you're well, my friend. Gotta love Souček though. I rate him a lot. Do you know? I'll be honest. Yesterday, I think that was probably Souček's one of his poorer games. Do you know what I mean? I think he needs Declan Rice to be more Souček-y, in my opinion. But that might just be yesterday. He might be knackered. He's played so many games recently with the international breaks and stuff. Russ, turn the London Stadium speaks on turbo. You have to do all you can to give the boys a massive lift. I don't think they need it, mate. I don't think they need it. I think the team's buzzing. Can you not do that when I'm on here? Just open the other one. Sort yourself out, love. Well, there you go. Thank you. Sorry, she's too busy eating sweets rather than paying attention. I think Sunday's going to be different. I think we've got. I think it's going to be tricky, but they're going to be up for it, aren't they? They're going to be up for it. They looked up for it yesterday, and hopefully, Antonio might be. Obviously, they took him off precautionary. I hope he walked off rather than did anything else. So. We'll see what we can do. What we got here was Jesse. Yeah, it was messy. What did Clips? You haven't seen it. West Ham Clips is out already, and I love the way Deck name checked Clips yesterday as well. It was pretty cool. Clips was buzzing because of that, I imagine. But calls him, was it the Mancunian Maradona? And very much so. Hi Lisa, nice to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. How's the chocolate hangover from me? We didn't have much chocolate, did we? We didn't have much chocolate.
Your chocolate.
Flo ate my chocolate. Pretty much. So not really a lot of chocolate this year. Very disappointing. Dare I say Lingard has been even better. Do you know, I hasten to agree with you, Philip, as well. I think in terms of impact, where that team was all about Payet, wasn't it? It was all about Payet. This is a different team. This team is a team. It's not Payet plus 10 others. No disrespect to the other people, but Payet and I think Lingard makes Noble a better player. Makes Souček a better player. Makes Antonio a better player. I mean, Masuaku and Lingard were teaming up lovely yesterday. So again, hopefully we can see more of that. And by the sounds of it, by the look of it, I mean the fact that he came straight back in Masuaku, I think that's going to be the formation that the three at the back we're going to probably play for the rest of the season now, which would be nice. So a bit of consistency, but we can always change it up as well, can't we? Look at the other teams running, starting to believe again. Well, we'll do that. I've got my old predictor up, so we'll have a go in a minute. Can we dream about the Camp Nou next year? Oh dear, I don't know. When do we start dreaming? When do we start thinking it's a reality? I mean, it's 8 games to go now. We'll see. We need the Ogfather back. Is he back for Leicester? I don't know. He might be back for Leicester. I'm not too sure. We're going to see a poorer side, I think, without Rice. I agree totally, Charlie. I really agree. What's up? What did you say? Okay. I don't know what she's on. Anyway, so we'll see what happens with that. What we got here? Blooming. Indeed. 24 points for grabs now. How many do we think will need to finish 4th, 5th, or 6th? I think 69 last year would have got us 4th. I think yes, but it's a different in it this year. If my top 4 stays exactly how it is at the end of the season, I'll be at 250. So touch wood, we keep our current form, but don't get too good. Yeah, we do all right, but not too good. So yeah, what we got here? Antonio should be considered for England. Yeah, I don't think Antonio will. He's too much of a what's that mean? In reality, he's too much of a an injury. I mean, 35 minutes. He was on fire. He had the bit between his teeth yesterday. He was all guns blazing. I mean, all it takes is Man City to not get another point this season. We win all our games. We've won the league. So Leicester are much better than Wolves, in my opinion. Vardy's a different class to those youngs. He is. But it's funny, isn't it? We had those 2 games last season, this early in the season, when you had Wolves and Leicester. We played 2 good games, and now we've got them exactly back to back again. So it's cool. Thank the Lord. Tricky Trev is talking some sense on TalkSport. Simon Jordan isn't. Fair enough. Good old Tricky Trev. Tricky Trev always speaks sense, mate. I'm dreaming of a trip to the Tal Kwai Stadium in Malta next season. Oh, lucky you. Lucky you, my friend. Lucky you. What we got here? No England manager would take Antonio. He can only last 18 minutes before his hammy explodes. Exactly. Souček isn't a technical footballer. I think that would stop him playing with top clubs. No, I agree, but his work rate will help him. And I think also the way it works at the moment, it's where him and Rice would almost take turns to bomb forward. If Noble like sits in that sort of defensive position, then it means that he can obviously come forward a lot more. Like, for example, that fourth goal which was ruled out, that was him breaking into the box more, and that's only good for us. Looked mustard first half hour. Yeah, me too. He's. I think we're going to have to manage him like that. It's almost like in hockey, where you have a short penalty and you bring on like a specialist. That's what we need to do. He's got 35, 40 minutes of like full pelt Antonio. So whether it's the first 45 minutes and we try and blitz him, or the second 45 minutes, and I think that's how we're going to have to manage him, to be honest. But Bowen came in and did a great job, didn't it? Other than dodgy Diop and Dizzy Dawson, I thought the rest of the team put in a great shift. I mean Dawson played all right, to be honest. I think he's suffered with not having Oggy next to him. I think the two of them work well. You can see the same with Souček and Rice. Souček doesn't seem to be the right type of player. It's almost similar to when Rice used to play with Noble, and Rice is a different player when he plays with Souček. It's almost like they not trust it. Yes, it is a bit trust. I think they sort of trust each other. They've been playing so many games together. That's what they do. You right? What's that? Oh, okay. I have no idea what she's on about. I get you now. Oh dear. Isn't it funny? Some kids have such good memories and you completely forget about things. We're also saying rely on City to get the job done against all the teams around us. Arthur, he looked great. He looked brilliant. Diop scares me at the back. I think he tries too much football at times. He could learn to just be like Dawson. Boot it like Dawson. Yeah, exactly. Boot it like Dawson. So as I said, I've done a little... I've got this tier list thing ready. Not tier list, predictor thing. I was starting to do it, and I thought, actually, I might as well let me just do this. Why is it not working now? Oh, God, then my screen freezes. It's a good start. Oh, dear. What's going on now? Oh, dear. Oh, God, what's going on? Wait it, people. Oh, dear. Karma. Yeah, exactly. I know, karma. I know. Right, let me get rid of this one. Let's end that. What? I'm back. Don't worry. I'm back. I don't know why there's two of me, but hey ho. Let's remove that one. I'm back. Don't worry, guys. Do not worry. I'm back. We're all okay. Well, we won't do the tier list. We won't do the predictor. Or maybe I'll do a little video tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Well, these talk must be doing well. Apple and Pear. That's it. Well done, Scott. Good son. How bad is Antonio, Lingard, Souček? They all took knocks in it. That's the trouble now. It's getting the running now, and 8 games to go. So, as I said, all we've got to do is win all of our games. That's all we've got to do. Win all of our games. Not too much to ask for, and it's in our hands. We don't have to really worry about how other teams do, as long as we win our games. That's all we've got to do. Concentration issue with Diop, switches off too often, lets players run up. Yeah, no, I agree. And that goal, or the second goal, was an issue with that. What do you want? Do you want sweets? Nick, only recently discovered your channel. Massive fan now. Working my way back through all your interviews with past players. Loving them. Keep. Thanks, Nick. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, my man. And hopefully we'll have a few more ex-player interviews up this week. Hopefully a couple of good ones. Also, we have tonight we've got My Hammers 11 with a guy called Sam Palmer. Sam Palmer, he lives in LA. His fiance is Petra Eccleston, Bernie Eccleston's daughter. He's quite well off, but he's a massive West Ham fan, Sam is, and so we've had him on. So that was a good booty like Dawson's a spoof to bending like Beckham. There we go. That's it. That's a new series. Boot it like Dawson. Phil, I don't used to do any new series ideas. Just boot it like Dawson. I like it. Boot it like Dawson. It's a nice title. I just need to figure out how to series around it now. Good man. I read he picked up a knock in training. Fair enough. Told you, lads, nothing to worry about. Why are we concentrating fourth? We're coming third. We're coming for you. We're coming for you, Jack. That's what I mean. Win tomorrow. Win on Sunday. We're 1 point behind Leicester in the same games. Oh dear. 2 for the price of 1. Indeed. Still hungover and seeing double. There we go. Lucky you. Lucky you. 2 Russes for the price of 1. Frozen Russ. Exactly. We're not frozen there. My hammer's 22. Indeed. Indeed. There was 2 of us. Lucky you people. We do need Doggy back. Glad Masuaku's back. I totally agree. Suchek socks as the dogs because dogs cojones. Could make it a hard man kind of series like what BBC do. Booty like Dawson. Season ticket renewal just opened, getting back to ground. He's getting close. It's a positive day. It is a positive day. We are getting closer. You know, we've got obviously Boris's roadmap yesterday as well, wasn't it? Confirming that, you know, we're on course for next Monday, which is great. So Duke's, the pubs are opening for Duke and stuff, and you can get your hair cut. You can go clothes shopping. Lucky everyone. You know, we can go clothes shopping and we can get haircuts. 2 things I don't like doing. So there we go. Great. And even the pub, I'm not a great pub man, to be honest, but I might make a special trip to the Black Lion. Is that Duke's pub? So we'll see. Afternoon, Kai. Hope you're my friend. What do you think of Nable's? I thought he was fantastic, which is always great to see. I thought Nable did a good job. I think at times he lets himself down a little bit. I think he tries. So like for the goal, for the first goal, I thought with Traore, I mean, that tackle we tried to do is miles away, absolute miles away, you know, and a few times he's trying sliding in and it don't work like that. You can't do that anymore now. Players are too quick to just go around. So yeah, I know what I mean. But I mean, you know, I think he did well for considering, you know, 90 minutes again. Didn't really do too many mistakes as well. I think he had quite a good pass accuracy and stuff like that. So fair play to him. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Found out my crush, who I thought has been flirting me, has a boyfriend. Hashtag sad times. Sad times, my friend. My condolences to you, son. My condolences to you. It's the Ball. So Duke's pub's called the Ball. As long as you finish next 6, I'll be happy. Do you know what? I'm the same as you, WH58, man. I think, although I know I'm gonna do the predictor, and we're gonna end up 4th, just because I know it, just because, you know, it just happened. Oh, it happened last time. I think I did it, and we finished a point above Chelsea and Tottenham. No, I think Tottenham got 4th, or Chelsea got 4th, and I can't remember. But yeah, anyway, so I'll do the predicted little video again because people enjoyed that last time. So it'll be even shorter this time because I figured out how to do it shorter. So I think you can filter out anyone below like 10th. So you're only doing the games which affect the 10 positions. So it's quite good. What we got here? Dawson's Week. An emotional look at the roller coaster. Oh dear, Dawson's Week. Oh dear. Boot it like Dawson. And Dawson's Week. There we go. There's my next 2 series coming up. Just got to figure out what to talk about. There it is. What we got here. I won't go to the pub because it's too packed. Happily sit by the river with a bottle of. Well, I mean, the pub you can sit outside, innit? Only from the 12th, you can only go outside the pub. You can't go in the pub. It's only for the ones that serve outdoors, and you have to sit outside, innit? Same as restaurants. So, look, is what it is, man. It's a start, innit? It's a start, my friend, innit? So what we got here? Go Irish. Pete on pole, DJ Schlenke, Arsenal matchday DJ, my equivalent at the Emirates. Please secure top 4, please. And obviously, by us securing top 4, the assumption is that your North London neighbours won't have top 4. But then, if we do finish 4th, right, Pete, I'll be honest, I do not want Arsenal to win the Europa League. Because if you win the Europa League, you'll get the Champions League spot, and 4th will be in the Europa Cup. So yeah, as much as I respect you, after that, no thank you. But yeah. Luke's advice to Liam, just go after a best friend. That will teach her, indeed. Take advice, but it's at uni and I have no idea who her best friend is. Oh, there we go. We will try our best, Pete, for you to secure. We will be the new Arsenal and get fourth every year. I like that, Phil. I won't mind that, actually. Simon, I hope you're well, my friend. Lunch today is a big tasty meal. Back to work today, so no golf. There we go. I'm off all week. Aren't we, Bubs? Off all week. Well, she's off 2 weeks. I'm off all week, so Flo will come in. Right, let's do a quick taste test. It's still got loads of. I reckon we've still about a week left. So I'm trying not to look. Look at here. Look at what we got. This one. What's this one? Yeah. She's happy. What we got? So we've got these Albanese 12 flavoured gummy bears. And Flo seemed happy by this, so that's good. I can't open them. I'm sure Flo will have a go. Flo, who's only 8 years old. She's so determined. She's so determined to get sweets. Go on, you. You do it first. Just pick them. Just put your hand in. Oh, it smells. Wow, there's a lot of flavours in there. What we got here? So they're just gummy bears, but apparently they're fat-free, gluten-free, and low sodium. They're the world's best, apparently. All right.
I like them.
Yeah. Cheers, Dad. Nice one. I thought I think I tell you what I need to do. I need to re-watch. So Gio from Hammers Chat did a fantastic video about European qualification, how it all works. I need to let me link to it because I think I need to watch it again because I thought that we only get 4 Champions League spots this year, and so if we got Champions League spots, if the winner qualifies, I can't remember. So anyway, I'm gonna rewatch this, and I think everyone should do. There we go. I've just linked it in the description, just because that will tell you how it all works. Because you've got the conference, haven't we? And we've got the Carabao Cup, and the Carabao Cup winner gets a European Conference spot. But if Man City win it, then it goes to league position. If Tottenham win it, they get it unless they finish 5th or whatever. I don't know. It's so confusing, but I'm gonna have to just look at that. And I'll feed back, but I'm pretty sure that was the case. Can't wait for Rice to come back, juiced up and ready to smash out the last 3 opponents. Exactly. If we ever need it, I know it's frustrating. It'd be better if we had the run of games for those last 3 that we do now, so we can get some points. And then when we had the big teams, we're going full for leather. But no, there's nothing we can do about it, is it? And as you said, we've got options now. Yeah, we've got options. So, and I think going back to the back 3 with the wing backs, the back 5, I think that's going to be the formation now. So if that's the case, we know what we're planning to. And I imagine Noble's going to get quite a bit of minutes, to be honest, playing that role. But obviously, I think Fornals gives you that energy, which maybe don't get as much with Noble. But it depends what we need. We've got that extra defensiveness, so to speak. We've got that other outlet now with Masuaku. So it's going to be interesting. Devil's advocate, what happens if we win the Champions League, finding some form now? I'm going to read that and have a look. I'm assuming I'm going to have to figure it out. I thought that, obviously by you winning the Champions League, it could be, I think the assumption is, I think that's the case. I think we have 4 league spots, or we have 4 Champions League spots. That's not, now I don't think that's including whether we win. If we win it, then I think they automatically go in, but Arsenal get the 4th spot automatically if they win the Europa League, because that's as a virtue of you winning. So, but anyway, has anyone tried the 80 pieces of popcorn chicken? I did it twice last year when they did it, and both times I had over 90 pieces. You are clearly got too much time on your hand, Philip, my friend, to be counting 2 lots of 90 popcorn pieces of chicken. Fair play. Like a bear fight. Yeah, it was like straight away. Anyone know what date club shop and ticket open face-to-face renewals? No idea, my friend. My assumption would be the 12th. Just because everything else is open on the 12th, isn't it? All the non-essential shops are open on the 12th, so I imagine that would be the case. Course is lovely today, Simon, typically, so that's why you're not on it. Let hope Deck repairs himself like Kane does and he's ready for half the expect. I think, but, Deck is very young, hasn't had many injuries, very fit boy, And so it's not an ACL or anything like that. It's a knee injury. If it was enough for him to play the last 30 minutes of the game, it's, your assumption is it's not a massive knock. So let's see what happens. Lucky man Scott back out on Saturday. Good luck to you. 4 points here, but if Chelsea win it, they take fourth. I thought it was the other way around. I thought if they, it's because if Arsenal win it, they take fourth, but look, I'll watch that video again. We'll watch it again. I've linked it. It's a really good video. Gio's done a great job going through all that, and I know Charlie does a lot of editing on it, so it's really good, really, really cool film as well. So it's useful to go through all the permutations, particularly now because it could happen. So yeah, KFC so dirty. Fair enough. Hi Mo, hope you're well. I saw Mo on the commenting on Dazzling Dave's Wolves live stream yesterday. There we go. Is that more love advice? Yeah, the KFC so dirty. Russ, will you do a video with Dave one day? He's a really nice. Yes, we'll be doing an outside the bubble with Dazzling Dave from yesterday. Top man, weren't he? He's such a lovely bloke, and they've all been love. I mean, obviously Pete's now in the part of the chat all the time. Jack comes in from Leicester Fan TV. Dazzling Dave's around. He's a really nice bloke. So hopefully we can do that. We can do a. You can tell it's cold. Mrs. Buttons shut the door. Well, I'll tell you what, lasagna yesterday. In it, Buds. Lasagna yesterday. Oh, top notch. Formidable. She only cooks one thing, but that one thing is good. Innit, Bubs? Yeah. Oh, top lasagna. Top lasagna work today. Tonight, we're gonna do a few chicken. They're called barbecue chicken flatties from Marks and Spencer's. Gonna do them on the barbecue. Oh yes, with my potato wedges. Beautiful. My potato wedges are very simply done. Just cut them up. Boil them up for a few minutes with a little bit of like peri salt or some garlic and chili seasoning. That's the international sign for seasoning. A few minutes, then toss them a bit of butter. Put them in the oven. 35 minutes, about 200. Pucker, absolute pucker. Flo loves them as well, so we're having that. A bit of salad, be lovely. Jake loves KFC, whether it is KFC itself or the crisps, although I don't like the crisps. The crisps are too peppery for my liking. Scott, I'm convinced you're the Queen's keeper on the course every day. Oh, that would be the West Hamness thing ever if we come forth and don't qualify. There is a permutation that happens. And even fifth. Actually, no, do you know what? I think you're right. I don't know about the fourth. I always thought about the fifth position. Now we're in the fourth position. I'm going to have to rethink, because fifth position is, it could happen, and the fourth, yeah, it could happen. I think it worked out with a fourth position. If Arsenal win the Europa, they'd take the Europa spot. They'd take the Champions League spot. The Europa league spot would go to the fourth place. The fifth place wouldn't get anything. Would get the. I want to say that's the conference spot, unless Tottenham win the Carabao Cup, because it will go to them. I'm going to have to watch it again. I'm going to have to watch it. All it is confusing. I think it is a case of where he finished now, and let's see what happens. They call him Dave after Rodney. He told me to come on the show. Will you be on? Yeah, I should be on, actually. He's got to message me the date. So yeah, they do like a. A bit like Jake does his call the shots, have your say. He does do it's called extra time. So I'll try and pop on and say hello. So it'll be good tonight. I think it's about 7:30, I think. What do you say? If you finish top 4, I'll strip bonnet naked and work, stand on a desk and dance to Walk Like an Egyptian. Well, that sounds like a great video, Nick. Look forward to that. Don't be making bets like that. Jack did that with Jesse Lingard. And he's one goal away from Jesse Lingard. And Jesse Lingard has since come out about 10 minutes ago and said he'll do the tattoo himself. So be careful. Be careful. Furlong life, indeed. Sausage casserole in the Cox household. Sounds nice, isn't it, Philo? Indeed. Do you remember Wimpy? There's still Wimpy. There's Wimpy in Hornchurch, man. Loved a Wimpy. Loved a Wimpy. Loved a... what was it? I want to say it's a king size. It might have been king size. Don't jump on the sofas. I think it was a king size. One with the brown bread sort of rolls, and all the vanilla milkshakes were lovely. Jake loves basically everything with KFC in the word. I've just made a chicken popper wrap using the chicken pops and Co-op. Mint. And just a tortilla wrap. I'll tell you what'd be nice with that. The what were they called? The tortilla pockets that old El Paso do, because you can put them in there at the bottom, build it up. Very nice. The international sign for seasoning. You may get punched if you have tried. Yeah, particularly from the neck down as well. If anybody wins the Champions League, that's not in the top 4. Take a top spot, and if the Europa Leagues aren't in the Champions League, they take a spot. That's what I mean. I'm right. That's what I was thinking, Ken. That is what I was thinking. So yes. So yeah, it's Liverpool. If they win it and they're not in the top 4, yeah. But at the moment, Chelsea and Man United, it's only Liverpool we've got to hope they don't win. Because if Liverpool aren't likely to be in the top 4. So anyway. His name is always up. Yeah, he's on Facebook. Yeah, top boy, Dazzling Dave. Nice guy, really nice guy. Imagine a Champions League final with just City, Man United. Oh. Could you imagine? Oh, Final 4, semi-finals next year. Make it happen. What if Liverpool win the Champions League and Arsenal win Europa if they take 3rd or 4th? Yeah. I believe you're right, my friend. I believe you're right. Yeah, I think that's right. But anyway, any news on Antonio? No idea. But I would be surprised if any news comes out before like Sunday or Saturday late day. So, you know, a bit like Declan Rice. I mean, we must have known about Dec when he returned from England. But he didn't come out until yesterday. So he gave Wolves not much chance. And the same with Antonio, you know, I think the fact is he walked off yesterday, didn't he? He almost put his gloves off and then he put them back on again, like he was ready to play. So we'll see. The 3 nearest Wimpys to me are Bexley Heath, Dartford, and Woolwich. Well, there we go. We're all learning, Phil. All learning something today. There used to be one in Barking, but that's gone. Oh dear, that's a shame. It's a shame, my friend. Let's see. Are Iron United on tonight? Let's have a look. Probably. Let me just check. Give them a bit of a plug. Jake's on this afternoon, aren't you, Jake? I believe so. Yes, Irons United 1:45. They're on at 1:45. Champions League in our hands. Injuries piling up. So it'll be interesting. Interesting episode at 1:45. So I imagine that's probably going to be Anton, but who knows? Probably because it's all like set up. It's all set up early, so it is. And Jakey Boy's on about is it 3 you're on or something like that? Anyway, there's loads on tonight. I mean, Ryan's back on the social. That's on at 6:30 or something like that today. There's loads of stuff coming up, so it's all good. What we got? Dave's on at 7. Yeah, he messaged before that. Yeah, old Dave, he'll be on. Yeah, I think 7:30. I think he starts. Maybe 7. Is Irons United any good? Never seen it. Yeah, Gary, I'd subscribe to the channel, man. Hey, good boys. And where we do talk a load of crap, to be honest. You know, they talk about football. So if genuine blokes talk about football. So, and again, it's something to watch, isn't it? It's more content. So it's something you can watch and keep up. So it is. Do you think the Foxes will drop a bit of concentrating on it? I think they will. And I think they're actually they've got some real. You've obviously got the 3 tough home games, I'd say, but the rest of them are quite winnable, I say, through gritted teeth. Whereas I can see that someone like Leicester, I think they still away Chelsea as well, and they still got away Man City. So they're going to have some really tough games as well. They could well do. And as you said, a bit like what we did. Do you remember we got to the final and we let our league position go a little bit because we were concentrating on that? That must be high on their agenda. But similarly, they've got to play Southampton. They've got to play Southampton in the semi-finals, haven't they? What if Southampton win that last game of the season? They ain't going to turn up at all, are they? So if anything comes down to that last game of the season, got to fancy us, don't you? 10,000 fans as well, potentially in the stadium as well. It's all gonna, it's all bubbling up nicely, isn't it? It's all bubbling up nicely. Have your say at 3 p.m. if anyone can jump on and talk the game. There we go. Paul, who's a Sunderland fan, says it's not really Moyes. It has to be a lookalike. Paul, I remember like months ago we were talking, and I said to you, he's going to do a good job for us this year at West Ham, and you said no way. Where's that humble pie? Where's that humble pie to serve up? Oh dear! But it's only one season, really. A season and a bit, really. Thinking about it, see, from restart last season and onwards, there was this sort of, this team's been developing. We'll see what happens next year and the year after, and so on and so forth. You can obviously, Jake's on Irons United. He's doing the player ratings tonight, isn't it? There's always too much content. There's always too much, and I can't keep up pace with it. Yeah, true. But I mean, that's the thing with my stuff. My stuff's not, in terms of my Hammers 11 stuff and things like that, and just the Woo of Us and the Noble Era, it's not that time sensitive. So if you don't watch it next day, you can save it and you can watch it. Like we've had Nick, who's binge watching. He's only just really got into the channel, so he can binge all for the old players and stuff like that. That's the idea. You can watch all the other. Yeah, there's going to be a lot more, I think, as well coming out. People are gearing up, particularly now that we can, then we can sort of go into hopefully do things face to face and stuff. I mean, I've got loads of stuff coming up booked in for from sort of June onwards, when people can start, doing stuff and doing. I've got some really cool interviews lined up and bits of things we're doing with people and stuff. So. Yeah, so keep an eye on it. What we got here? Russ, is it us at last game away fans are allowed? No, I don't think away fans are going to be allowed. I think it's going to be 10,000 home fans, I believe. What we got here? Paul's eating his humble pie. That'd be good. Sunderland and Newcastle could play each other next year. They could do. And I bloody well hope so. Because Sunderland are a good, great fan base. Great bunch of lads. And it'd be great to see. But then, to be honest, so are Newcastle. I like Newcastle fans as well. So it was, sort of a double-edged sword, really. I'd love them to play each other again, because it means that Sunderland are doing, on the up, and great fan base. Look at where sort of Leeds were. Where Leeds were like not floundering, but they were sort of at League One and just couldn't get. Man City, as well, in just a little bit of, they've got a bit of investment there now as well. I mean, obviously, I interviewed Paul's son Matt for the first episode of Outside the Bubble, and they've obviously got investment from Dreyfus, and there's a real buzz around their team now, around the sort of the town, which is fantastic, and how it should be. What we got here? When's the next appreciation show? Yeah, I need to get on with Martin. I've got some ideas what we want to do. I want to do a few older players in terms of appreciation nights. The ones we've done recently, sort of the older players, like Frank Lampard Senior and stuff. There's loads of people, and mainly for my interest as well, because I'd love to know more about Pop Robson and stuff, and hopefully Pop will get on the channel soon, and various others. So like. If you've got any suggestions of people you want us to do an appreciation, I wouldn't mind doing on Steve Lomas. Or people like that who just don't get Ian Bishop, and just I think there'd be some great ones. I mean, the Morley one was great, and the fact that he watched it, and the fact that we had him on the channel like a week later was awesome. So, it's in the pipeline. I think once we get a few I think once we get towards the end of the season in the summer, it's a good opportunity to do those types of stuff, because there's so much as Gary said, there's so much content out there that I don't want things to get lost. I'd rather hold back and do things properly, so we can see. Does Adam Woodyard support? No, I think he doesn't support West Ham. I think he supports Arsenal, doesn't he? We're trying to get Uncle Jack on. Trying to get Scott Massley on. Obviously, we've had Perry Fenwick, Billy Mitchell. We've had Jamie, and Scott is another massive West Ham fan, and obviously Danny and so on. But Scott's my next target. We're in conversation, so but it's I mean, that's the thing that I think you're right, Phil. I think Adam's an Arsenal fan, I believe. Matt Dawes was busy. There we go. Great to know. My wife despairs, can't get near the telly. Exactly. Gary needs to invest in a little iPad or a little. Do it on your phone, my friend, and then no one can complain. That's what I do. I literally sit there. Well, I just had the email through. Season ticket renewals are open. There we go. How funny is that? After we won 3-0. Might win. Good luck. Let us know. Let us know, man. Let us know. It's always good to know. 6 in a row. It's looking good, boy. It's looking good, man. I hope Fulham stay up and Newcastle go down. Yes, I agree. Will you do any more EastEnders castles? I know you did, but I've done Billy and I've done Jay. So, as I said, we've got Scott coming up. We've got Scott to do when we can. But there's a lot of filming at the moment with various people. They're saying it's crazy. Now they're all, they're just trying to, where they sort of, before it was almost like, it just takes so much longer for things to be filmed. It's like Tom Davis, King Gary. That shoot's been taking weeks and weeks and weeks because it's all COVID. It's all like everything gets sort of dramatically increased in terms of length. Barnsley doing well in the Championship this year. Fair play. Never forget how smug Steve Bruce was when we went down. Oh, the weekend game. Newcastle, one of my favourite away days. Be a shame if they went down. Very true. That's very true. Will you get Big Fat Frank one day? Probably not. Probably not. Rene from Hello Hello. Does Rene from Hello Hello support West Ham? Gordon. Oh, what's his name? Gordon K. But he died, didn't he? He died a few years ago. He died in 4 years ago, so I don't think he's going to come on the show, unfortunately. Georgie Paris, great. That'd be a really good, actually, appreciation night, Georgie Paris, actually. Would love it if you could get Clyde Best and AD Coker. Clyde Best is on the list. It's progressing with Clyde. So hopefully we may have something in a few weeks' time. Who knows? AD Coker, trying to find AD. Yeah, it's the case of these players. A lot of these players, literally, it's surprising. You think nowadays with social media you can like track people down, but some of the older players don't have a social media footprint, so it's always tricky to sort of cut these down. What we got here? Oh, there's loads. I think lads like Kevin Nolan was very important for us, definitely. Georgie Paris appreciation night. Yep, Georgie Paris. I'm going to make a note of that, and I'll talk to Martin about that. He'll be up for that. He loves it because he'll go through all that sort of era. And I like Scott Mason in the bill before EastEnders. Okay, what about Steve, AK Phil, or Grant Mitchell? He supports us. Yeah, I believe Ross Kemp does. There's a picture of him I've seen of him in a West Ham shirt when he was young. Martin Allen would be good, actually. Mad Dog. Martin Allen gives, and I can redo my favourite story of Martin Allen when he came on the pitch for a West Ham game a few years ago. That was funny. That Dyke fella looks tidy. No, he does, doesn't he? Really tidy. And that's the trouble. Once these guys sort of, get to a point where, once these guys get, a bit of either Tony and Armstrong, if that team doesn't go up, they get asset stripped, don't they? It's like Brentford last year didn't go up. Watkins went, Benrahma went. If they don't go up this year, Tony will go, and but they have such a good scouting system, but they've got another one lined up. You know what I mean? It's incredible. For the appreciation. I know. I don't even talk. Cliff Paris is the hammer. Minty. That's Minty, isn't it? It's Minty. There we go. A Flow appreciation night. Flo gets appreciated every day. She doesn't need her own nights every day. Love to so no to Rene. Yep, exactly. Love to see Paul Hilton appreciation night. Underrated player and a nice guy. Yeah, I'll make a note. Paul Hilton. What are you here for? A Flow appreciation night. Jeff Pike. Yeah, I agree. Jeff Pike is like. I think someone like Jeff Pikey one would be good, actually. Razor appreciation. You love that old Razor, I tell you. The £1 fish man. Oh, the £1 fish. Yeah, I thought he got deported. He did. He obviously we had him on the pitch, didn't we, at West Ham, and he had loads of like YouTube fame and because of the £1 fish song, and because of that, immigration got wind of him, and he was a legal immigrant. So he actually got deported back to Pakistan, I believe it was. So yeah, so I looked. What have we got here? It'll be a bit of a coup if you. Yeah, exactly. No, I was going to do like a seance, but no. But you know what I mean. That's literally how it'd have to work. Who's in goal? Okay, Phil Parks. We'll do it on a Ouija board. Yeah, I don't think it would work. I don't think we could try, but I don't. As you said, very different type of show. Very different type of show. What about Nick Bimble? Nick Bimble. Why do I know that name? Have I emailed him? Let's have a look. Got a bit of spare time as I'm on my holiday, so I can have a look at these people. Nick Brimble. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, hope you got good feed for him. £1 fish guy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Put the effort in at least. I know. I'm so sorry, Luke. I mean, I couldn't even. Usually, yeah, I should really a charity seance. I don't think. Yeah. Oh, it'd be funny. Lennox loses a hammer. He is indeed. He's been contacted. They've all been loads of people been contacted. Honestly, as I said, what have we got now? Where's my list? I have my list of people that I'm of players and stuff. Right. So we've got coming up. We've got at least one, if not two, if not three, if not four. I'm doing at least up to four, maybe even five. No, at least four. Doing four, hopefully, X-Hammer interviews this week. Probably not all coming out this week, but yeah. What are we going to say? And then we've got next week, we've got at least one, which is cool. A good one. But I've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, another 15 who I'm waiting on their dates. And them to call me back as well. So I've got a call 2 today to try and get him in this week. So we'll see. All right, cheers, Mo. Thanks, man. I'm going to go in a minute as well. No Edmonds living in New Zealand at the moment, so he's not doing nothing at the moment. I messaged David. Do you know what he looked? Do you know what he looked at my message? Good on you, Mo. Well done, son. If we were doing a seance night, might as well get Bobby as well, or Booby. Get Booby or Bobby, I imagine that is that's just a Freudian slip. Kieran Knight against me an iron. Renee looks at it. It's more achievable now. Oh, Luke, I do like you. Oh, you are. Ringo Flow behind you, Russ. Yep. She's got electronic drum kit there. Look. She's got electronic drum kit there. Gathering dust. Because she hasn't been able to have an interview, have a lesson since lockdown. So yeah. Anyway, any chance Jack's mate? Jack mate's been on, mate. Jack's been on. So Jack was on months ago, my friend. Let me just look, and but check out my Hammers 11. There's Jack's top boy. Where is he? Let me do that, and I'll put the link in the description. So yeah, there's Jack's. Miami's 11. Good, yeah. Jack's a top boy for being an internet, being a YouTuber. He's got one of the shittest internets I've ever had. Which I think is quite ironic. Yeah. Me and Jack is a top boy, honestly, and I'd love to see him doing well for himself. Off now, Nick. Take care, mate. Now for 2 to 11. Oh, take care, my friend. Any chance to get David and Martin on Just the Wheel? Oh, do you know what? There's a couple I'm working on. There's one which is not going to be out until the end of June, which is a bit like that. I'm hoping I can do it. I should be able to do it, but it'll be out sort of mid to late June. Basically, I want to do it face to face with them. So yeah, is Flo a drummer? She was.
Yes, I was very good.
Out of the voice of babes. No, she is a drummer. She did, but she obviously went as soon as COVID came in. She couldn't do her drumming lessons, and he couldn't do them. So. All right, okay. There's your life story. And then, but hopefully she'll start taking it up again soon, yeah. Because she does enjoy it. Breaking the fourth wall, exactly. You almost saw my guitar. And I tidied up the garage a little bit yesterday, so that's why you can say, who was that lookalike who sat in the top tier of the West End? No idea, my friend. Whacking dad in the head for them is far more fun, indeed. It really is. When is Graham on? I don't know, Phil. Right, next Friday Night Pint, get on. If he's on, just get Graham. He's got to get back to me. Just keep going. No doubt, I've always seen it. There's so many. Do you know what? The other day I figured it out. We've had over 300 guests. I think Bobby Gilmore was possibly my 300th guest, but I didn't realise, which is awesome. Paul Ince on the list. So keep an eye on that. What's that? But not for a while. But I think it could happen. That would be a really interesting one. Defoe would be interesting as well. Kenny Brown Jr. and Senior. Just could you imagine? That'd be funny. Oh yeah. Kenny Senior Junior will be up for it. I don't know if Senior. You'll be Judge Rinder, Russ. Bonds versus could you imagine? Yeah, I could be Judge Rinder and just let them just bear their problems. How many pairs of glasses do you own? Two. I've probably got loads of spares. What a random question. But I have one pair which I don't really wear when I'm doing this because the lights reflect off me. But yeah, then I've got another pair which I found the other day which I bought, which are like sort of clear lenses. They're clear sort of frames. They're quite cool. Anyway, and Flo has a pair as well now, and she looks very cute. Flo's very lucky because she had loads of clothes being delivered today for summer. So she was doing fashion shows all morning, and she had a bacon sandwich for lunch for the breakfast, which was nice. Anyway, gentlemen and ladies, and Flo, I'll be back tomorrow. As I said, 5:00 tonight. We've got Sam Palmer. Loves West Ham, lives in LA, loves West Ham, top boy. It was a random show. I remember you were wearing I feel you wore more. No, only one pair, but must have been different lights. Cheers, Gary. Take care of me. Bobby Ferguson, hopefully he's coming on soon. I'm just waiting on his email address because he lives in Australia. I've got his number. Don't want to make a spectacle of yourself. Boom. Very good, Luke. Anyway, so 5:00, Miami's 11 with Sam Palmer. Good Miami's 11. Top guy. Really interesting. His first ever West Ham game was the same as mine. And yes, we name checked the LA Hammers as well. He's living back in LA. I've told him to get in all the Hollywood Hammers or get involved with them guys because we've had Lena on, we've had Longers on, and Chesney's obviously there as well. So it's all good. Anyway, guys, take care, everyone. Make sure 1:30 pop over and see Irons United, and 3:00 go and see Jake. 6 or 6:30 go and see Ryan on social. I think I should be on Dazzling Dave's show tonight about 7, something like that. But anyway, whatever it is, take care, everyone. Stay safe. Wash those hands. Get those jabs when you get your appointments. And come on, you Irons. I can see you waiting. Come on, you Irons, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Thanks for joining us today.